Hey guys, what's going on? It's Powerbang here, bringing you the next war recap. Now we went up against a clan called MMA Clash. Great group of guys, a lot of fun playing against them, and we came out on an absolute tear. We won the war 81 to 57. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's look at the events first, because this was absolutely insane. We go down to the bottom here, and it started off crazy. Tons of 3 stars. If we look at, I believe Walter kicked it off. 3-star from Walter, 3-star from me. Then EFX, Foss, Eridan, Lad, Albert, Miss Mia, KFC, Neb, Justin, Daniel, ABAP, Lad, and finally Chad breaks the streak, going for a Town Hall 10 and ends up with the 1 star. So that's all right, Chad. But damn you. 15 in a row, I believe, 3-star attacks. So it was absolute insanity. Couldn't be happier with our guys, how they performed this war. But we got all but 1 or 2 of the Town Hall 10s, and then, again, took out all the Town Hall 9s again this war. So I think we had the board cleared around 4 or 5 hours into the war. It was just crazy. So anyways, a 3-star going in on one of their lower Town Hall 10s here, number 8, and he's going to come with a stoned entry. Coming at the bottom of this base, he's going to come with the 2 golems spread wide, and then a 3rd golem up the middle, and they're going to just wall break in that center compartment there. Wizards creating a really nice funnel, and then the heroes are going up the gut. Jump spell is going to come down on the Expo. It's going to give him access to that Inferno Tower that's down there, that multi. And the goal is to go ahead and get the king over there, take out the enemy Archer Queen, and the Inferno Tower. So by going through this this bottom portion as well, he's going straight through the Town Hall, and he's going to get basically an automatic 2-star because of the point that he chose to enter. So even if he fails going for the 3, he's going to get that 2-star just because he's going to get the Town Hall as part of his entry. So really nice job there, Anthony. So he does get the Queen taken out. He's going to get the Inferno Tower as well. He gets the King taken out. So both heroes, an Inferno Tower, the Town Hall, really, really good value there on your entry. The Queen's lagging back. Nothing else can really hurt her. So she's going to be doing great things this raid. So pay attention to her throughout the raid and just check this out. And she just does some serious wreckage. So in come the Hounds. The Loon's coming in behind. Everything doing really, really well. Rage Spell's going to go down. That's going to help get those balloons through that sweeper. And they take out the Expo onto the Inferno Tower that did have a freeze on it. Really nice freeze there from Anthony. And single target Inferno does not stand a chance against that Queen in the core. So the Queen basically just switching targets, taking everything out. And he's got Pups working that ring on the right side already. 1 Golem just kind of derping up top, doing whatever he does. But a few balloons remaining here. It looks like about 7 or 8 balloons. Plenty to take out the remainder of what's left. So the Queen's going to come over, help out with that last Tesla, get that taken out, and then we're home free. It's going to be 3 stars for the good guys. We'll fast forward through the cleanup process here. That 1 balloon that did survive is going to go ahead and get the bulk of the cleanup done. Really nice raid here from Anthony. Really like the approach, man. So nice work. All right, guys, let's go ahead and look at number 9. This is an attack by Walter, our number 21. Coming up to take this base out. So we did see some good bases this war, much better than the last few that we have had a chance to see in our previous wars, so we were thankful for that. Keep up the good work there, MMA Clash. But again, Walter just drops the Queen here, and he's going to step up, take out some defenses, but he doesn't take out the Archer Tower, in his opinion, quite fast enough, and he does burn his ability a little bit too soon. But it did get close. Better safe than sorry, though, so nice job on that, Walter. And he's going to basically just do the Queen walk around the side of this base, picking up several defenses as he walks. Golems come in from the top left here, and they're going to break in at that Wizard Tower, or the Archer Tower, excuse me, and get straight in to take out that Queen, and then a nice jump spell will come down to get him access to the rest of this base. So we'll just kind of speed it up through here, through the Queen walk portion of it. You'll see the Golems come down before that Queen rounds the corner to attract the fire of the defense. Really nice job with that. And then some wall breakers are going to come down to open up that compartment, let everything target that Queen, including his Archer Queen, and it's going to take her out pretty quickly here. So nice work with that. Rage spell goes down for that King. A jump spell goes down to get him into the next compartment as soon as that gold storage is down. And then the Archer Queen is going to lock onto that Hound in the clan castle, as well as some of the wizards there. So standing in rage, that thing stands no chance. They do take out the Pups pretty quickly here, but his Barb King is rolling, taking out some defense there. Going to take out all of the high DPS, defense in the base. Very, very nice job with that. Still 10 hogs in the bag right now, and he's got just a few defenses left in the base. So as soon as everything's kind of distracted with the kill squad that's moving through, he goes ahead and drops some hogs in, targets them to the last few buildings here just like so, and they're going to move through it no problem and take out the rest of this base. He does trip a double giant bomb at the last second, but it doesn't matter. It's too late at this point. Wizards on the ends of the rings, and the trash is going to get cleaned up really efficiently, and that will be that. 3 stars for the good guys. Nice work, Walter. Another nice war from you. Keep it up, man. All right, let's go take a look at number 10. This is an attack by Carnage. This base we had a little trouble with. For whatever reason, it was just one that we had to attack multiple times. So Carnage finally, instead of hitting it, banging his head against the wall with hogs, he decides to come at this from the bottom. Something that I kind of scouted as well is vulnerable to the quad Quake Laloon strategy, which I will be bringing you guys here shortly. We did finally have some good bases to go up against and test this thing out. So golems go in straight up the gut here, and the goal is for that queen to push in behind and take out the clan castle and the archer queen there. The king is kind of bringing up the rear, and his job is to come in and hone in directly on that enemy archer queen. So everything looking good at this point. Rage spell's going to go down and help the queen and the king do their dirty work. The king's going to hop over and take a couple shots on that queen right about now, and she's going to go down very, very quickly. And heal spell is going to go down to keep that king up as long as possible. He does use the Iron Fist ability and start taking out the rest of that compartment. Now, one thing I would have done probably a little bit differently in this raid, I would have wall broken in into that first section rather than got it with the quad Quake, and I would have moved the Quake back a little bit to open up that core piece as well. As you can see, that king is beating on the wall pretty much the rest of the raid until he dies. So anyways, Lava Hound comes in. Multiple defenses there, just targeted straight away by the balloons. Really nice job getting to that sweeper too. The queen's going to help take that out. And then everything is just primed to smash the rest of this base. I mean, just looking really good. The last hound is going to blow up here at the last second, right as the remainder of the balloons collapse on that last that air defense. And then a couple of balloons take out the wizard tower, and then he's just got like one archer tower that's trying to play catch up against like 9 balloons. So that's obviously not going to work out for him. But now we got cleanup time. So tons of pups everywhere. He's got the wizards working the end of the ring, and he's got the balloons split nicely for him. So really nice work, Carnage. 3 stars for you, my man. That will be moving on to the next raid. So we're going to look at number 12, this one. An attack by Eridan here. And again, another decent base. Happy to see that. Again, we've been stricken with really, really poor bases lately. And it's, it is what it is. We haven't been playing the competition that we normally get from random matches, which is kind of funny to say, but it is what it is. So he comes in from the top. Tesla does pop on his golem, so he sends an emergency balloon in there to go ahead and save his pathing. So down goes the Tesla, and those golems are going to head straight in. He does wall break in the top, and he's going to have a really nice wide funnel for all 3 golems to go back into that compartment, followed up by his queen, and then king is going to come down here shortly. Really, really nice quad Quake spell, though. Opens up the entire guts of this base, and that's going to allow him to have access to almost all of the air defenses there with his queen. But notice here, that queen is going to get targeted by the archer tower as soon as those golems walk out of range, right here. So what he does is he drops a hog there to go ahead and target that archer tower, and it is going to take that archer tower out uncontested. So really nice job there, saving that queen and getting her through to that air defense. That's going to be really key for later on in this raid. So the pups blow up. They're locked onto the golems. The queen and the whiz don't really care. Just doing what they do. Anyway, the Lava Hound comes in from the left and is fighting against an air sweeper at this point, but just balloons targeting everything. Not going to have a chance here to defend against this. This is looking really good. The only mistake that I see here is those balloons coming in on the bottom right a little bit too early, had no tank for that air defense, and that king had not gotten into that compartment yet to address it. So just be patient on those back-end loons, man. But other than that, this was a pretty much perfect raid. So nice work. The loons go over, take care of that sweeper on the left, and then everything's going to converge on these last couple defense buildings here. Luckily, that Expo is that set to air and not fire? No, it's ground. It's like, gosh, it looks like it was air for a second. But anyways, last loon comes in, targeted to the elixir storage. Really nice job saving that. And then he's just going to circle the ring here. He's got the wizards, got some pups, lots of balloons left over, even an unbroken hound. So really nice work, Eridan. Nice job for you, my man. Let's go ahead, take a look at number 14 here. It looks like this is going to be an attack by Foss the Boss. And Foss is going to come at this one again with the Quad Quake Laloon. Now, guys, you're seeing a theme here. We finally had some decent bases to test this out on, so a lot of our guys did run that strategy this war, and you're going to see me cover that here in the near future, trying to get some content, and I'll break down exactly what you're looking for and why you're going to hit a base like this with that particular strategy, and then what the best method to do so is. We did find some tweaks for it, and you know, we've seen some good success, so we'll keep that up. Anyways, golems go in from the bottom here. Wizards backing that up, really wide funnel, and then he's going to drop a rage spell and a poison to slow down that clan castle. He's got the king and the queen in there just wreaking havoc, and then balloons and hounds come in from right after the fact. Look at how quickly he gets those balloons in on that archer tower. Really nice work there. And then hounds come in. He's got some mines that go off on his first one, and he's got that second one there to replace it right at the last second. Perfect timing on that. No loons are shot in this process, and he just basically takes out all of the defense in that first part of the base. He's only got a few air targeting defenses left. He's got a whole other hound left, and he's going to go ahead and drop that hound in. It does eat the Seeking Air Mine. It gets it low, which is a good thing because you want that to blow up to get the pups for cleanup. And the loons slowly but surely are going to make their way to that last little air defense. Queen's working her way through the bottom, and that's going to come in handy because she's going to be able to take out that Expo and likely that Tesla if necessary. So loon's safe for that Tesla on the back end. They're going to go take that out, no problem. He still has one left in the bag, but it's going to obviously be safe for cleanup because this is over with. The queen's going to take out that cannon to help out the loons, and then they split and call it a GG. So he's going to go ahead and drop his last loon in on the ring on the far side there and get that taken care of business. So really nice work, Foss. Love the raid, man. You absolutely killed it. Nice work. All right, guys, moving on to the next one. This is number 16. This is by KFC. This is probably my favorite attack of the war, not because of the difficulty. It was just due to the execution. So knowing right off the bat that there's probably a double giant bomb between the air defense and air sweeper, and then again over here between this air defense and Expo and air sweeper, how do we deal with all those giant bombs? He's actually going to find a way to get all of them triggered with his kill squad. So wizards and minions down there to take care of that bottom side of the funnel. He drops his queen and some healers on her to go ahead and do the queen walk up counterclockwise around the top part of this base. And look at how many defenses he's going to get taken out. Now, at this point, when he takes out this cannon, I see that there's a direct path now for hogs to access that air defense, and 3 or 4 hogs there will negate that double giant bomb that's between the air defense and air sweeper. But it gets better than that. So as the queen's walking, she's going to go ahead and aggro that king. He comes outside the wall. He's not met with a nice greeting there. The queen's going to take him down, no problem. And then there's golems that come in that top compartment there. So they're in taking out those defenses, and then an absolutely perfect jump spell goes down, and that's going to span all of those compartments and open up both double giant bomb positions for his delayed king that he comes in. Perfect timing on that, waiting until everything's out of the way, and then he's going to hop the wall. A hound comes out, targets the king, but king don't care about no hound. Come on now. So he starts beating on the wall. He's going to go ahead, use his ability, get through that wall because that queen back there is pestering him. Unfortunately, the jump spell did not work out for him. But he does get through the wall, comes over, takes out that queen. She's pretty low level, so it wasn't bothering her anyway. The queen does use her ability, takes out that hound, and the hound's going to blow up, and they're going to have to deal with those pups. But anyways, check out the golems now, guys. He's still got 2 big ones taking out that air sweeper. They cross, take out the next set of double giant bombs. So he's got all 4 bombs triggered at this point. Hogs coming in from the bottom right. They're straight into a heal spell, and they're just wiping out all the defense in the base. And then he's got one last heal spell here where both groups of hogs really nicely combine into the same heal spell, take everything out there. Awesome job, KFC. Really like the execution in this raid. Plenty of hogs left over, taking out the last couple defenses and ending on the edge of the trash ring. Beautiful, man. Just absolutely beautiful. So 3 stars for the good guys here. KFC showing us how it's done. Awesome queen walk into the go-ho here. Beautiful work. All right, guys, one more. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 20. This is an attack by yours truly, Powerbang, and this is a common base with some tweaks seen to it. It looks like we do have double giant bombs here between the X-bow and mortar, and again over between this mortar and air defense. So I'm going to come in from the top right here. I'm going to bring in a 3 golem entry, a stoned entry with wizards on both sides, and then a queen right in the middle there to go ahead and start moving in. Wall breakers are going to come down to open up that compartment, and then a jump spell that's going to get them all the way into that double giant bomb position and into the queen. So that jump spell is going to be key. The golems redirect at this point, and the queen's going to go ahead and take out the defense buildings, and everything's kind of headed into the core. So there's the jump spell that goes down. It's going to open up the queen compartment and the double giant bomb compartment. So as soon as those golems are done taking out those defenses, we drop a rage spell. They work through it no problem. The queen's taking out those CC troops, taking out the balloons, taking out the dragons, everything looking good. She's going to turn, take out some defenses as well, but the defenses are clear in that compartment adjacent to the town hall. And then the golems are going to take out that X-bow, walk across the double giant bomb here, get that triggered, and then the king is going to go ahead, take out the queen as well as the town hall. So in from the top, giant comes down for distraction, in come the hogs. Heal spell goes down to go ahead and keep those hogs alive. And then I do drop 3 hogs there on that air defense that was exposed to go ahead and get the double triggered without putting my big group at risk. And at this point, all the bombs in the base are negated. We do have a final heal spell go down here for the hog groups to share. No more hogs are going to die at this point. We got some back-end troops coming here for those hogs to go ahead and collapse on. Really, really nice work. The only threat left is that king, but he's standing right next to those hogs as they finish the raid. So they take him out with the swiftness, and that is going to be that. 3 stars for the good guys. Powerbang's on a roll, guys. That's my 6th 3-star in a row, I believe, and dropped another one this war as well. So happy that things are finally coming back for me. I got an iPad for some streaming actually that I'm going to be doing, and it's helping out tremendously. So may not be sucky anymore. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this recap. 8157. Props to MMA Clash for being a cool group of guys. Good luck to you guys in the future. Hopefully you learned some stuff from the war. It's been our pleasure. It's been our pleasure.